Let's bring you some live pictures coming into us now from Chile, where the government has declared a red alert after the Calbuco volcano has started to erupt. So some quite dramatic pictures emerging there from Chile, where the Calbuco volcano is erupting and the government has declared a red alert.
This is Zach Simeone with the New Zulu News Update. After lying dormant 43 years, Chile's Calbuco volcano is waking up with a vengeance, erupting 3 times in the last 8 days. The latest eruption on Thursday in Los Lagos, Chile, spouted a thick plume of smoke, prompting evacuations of around 1,500 in the vicinity, according to the latest reports. Experts are fearing acid rain and volcanic mud flow, as reported by The Independent. This eruption proved less severe than last week's activity, which evacuated 3 times as many people. Witnesses described hearing loud claps of thunder and saw dramatic bolts of lightning that shot across the glowing orange vent. A different kind of chaos erupted in Curitiba, Brazil on Wednesday. More than 100 people were injured as police fired tear gas and rubber bullets at teachers protesting changes to the state pension system. Lawmakers declared 33,000 retired teachers would be moved from state-funded pensions to a system that would place part of the burden on working teachers. Let's take a look at what transpired outside the Legislative Assembly building that day. International Workers' Day, or May Day, saw labor-related demonstrations around the world on Friday. People marched in Barcelona in a rally organized by Spain's 2 biggest trade unions, the CCOO and the UGT. Demonstrators called for urgent change in economic policies to highlight the current unemployment rate in Spain, which was at 23% as of January. In Greece, more than 25,000 people reportedly participated in similar marches, crying out against austerity. These photos show some of the estimated 13,000 protesters who took to the streets of Thessaloniki, while another 13,000 rallied in Athens. Greece, too, has struggled with its unemployment rate, which was at 26% by the end of 2014. Our contributors bring us images from similar protests in Macau, China, and Manila in the Philippines. For New Zulu, this is Zach Simeone reporting.
Take a look at the sky turned red in southern Chile. Authorities there declared a red alert after a volcano erupted for the first time in almost half a century. The 2,000-meter Calbuco volcano erupted Wednesday, spewing this giant ash cloud in the Los Lagos region, and officials ordered an evacuation and airlines cancelled flights in the affected area.
Okay, meteorologist Pedram Javaheri joins us now with more on this. So it looks spectacular, but for anybody close by, it's pretty terrifying. and I guess there's been some evacuations too because of that.
Yeah, 1,500 people in close proximity. And you know, this is one of those volcanoes, it could be among the most destructive. We know in this part of the world, it is one of the most dangerous volcanoes. Stratovolcanoes, Mount Vesuvius, for example, one of the famed ones near Naples, Italy, that killed thousands of people. So the potential for this is quite high to be destructive and has been sound asleep since 1972. So pretty impressive. Guys, and you know, 1961 there was another eruption before this, but only 10 eruptions since the 1800s. So this comes back to life. So it's
getting busier.
It's getting a little busier here. Yeah, and look at the images, satellite imagery. You can see from space the explosion as it took place into the early morning and eventually into the afternoon hours. Just remarkable to see this because it just fans out, cruises up to the north and east, out towards the Andes, indicated there by the snow-capped mountains. But again, when you can see it on satellite imagery, generally clear skies across this region of the world when this occurred. Spectacular sight. There's the Chilean volcano right there in place, Calbuco, 2,000 meters high, as you heard. So pretty stark mountain when you stand right in front of it. Last eruption, as we told you, 1972, 400 to 500 meters wide when you get to the summit crater at the very top of it. So you can literally take a football field from the Premier League, put 5, 6 of them up here at the very top of the volcano, and that is how large of a feature this is. And again, you talk about looking at this and seeing it in the perspective that some people in close proximity had it. Look at the glow off the lake, 15-kilometer high ash getting up to the ash clouds. And
Imagine looking out your window and seeing this. Yikes, I'd be knocking at the knees too. This is the Calbuco volcano located in Chile, and it hasn't erupted for more than 40 years. Last eruption was in 1972. This volcano sits at 6,500 feet high in elevation, and take a look at this incredible image, a still of lightning within the volcano. As you can imagine, officials there are on high alert because this is one of the top 3 most dangerous volcanoes in Chile. Chilean television has reported over 4,000 evacuations have taken place so far.